Well, like all of us, seniors need mental and physical activity to stay healthy and engaged. Long-term care homes in Halifax have been dealing with the challenge of ensuring the residents get that needed activity in the midst of a pandemic. Vernon Ramasar has more in this report.
The Northwood tragedy has dominated the headlines when it comes to the effects of the pandemic on seniors in Nova Scotia, but residents in homes that have not seen infections are also feeling the effects. Provisions of the Health Protection Act prevent them from leaving the grounds of the facility they're in, and family visits in most homes are strictly limited. Restrictions have also meant that homes have to do without the armies of volunteers who worked alongside staff to keep residents active and engaged. Staff have been left to pick up the slack. St. Vincent's Nursing Home on Windsor Street in Halifax has just 4 recreation staff members for over 100 residents. Without the volunteers, it's been a challenge. Executive Director Angela Barrett says in addition to one-on-one interactions with seniors and assisting with group activities, volunteers helped get residents outside for fresh air.
Without volunteers, it's difficult because with the multiple floors, each person needs to be wheeled out or walked out of the facility. So it makes it a little bit more challenging to get everyone out as much as possible, but they're doing a great job at that.
Not all long-term facilities have been equally affected. Oakwood Terrace in Dartmouth is running their recreation programs at full capacity because, well, the show must go on. Director of Recreation Gary Comeau says while the facility misses the participation of volunteers and family, they've been coping well. He says it's essential that residents are kept engaged and motivated.
Their mental health, their physical health, just their well-being in general, that they have something to get up in the morning to do. Otherwise, you have people just lying in bed and basically giving up. So,
for Bill Van Gorder, Vice Chair of CARP, an association for seniors, the stresses on long-term care facilities during the pandemic highlights the need for reform.
We've been very concerned about the lack of attention, lack of funding for long-term care, and now we're paying the price.
He'd like to see a greater focus on home and community care for seniors, rather than what he calls warehousing them in large facilities. Vernon Ramasar, CBC News, Halifax.